Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be a current favorites video. Of course, it's not going to be a monthly favorites because I have been gone for a lot of months. But if you would like to know what my current favorites are, and there are products that are more than just makeup, please keep on watching. Alright, so to start off, we're going to start off with skincare. The first thing that I have been loving is going to be the Drunk Elephant Bestie No. 9 Jelly Cleanser. And this one is for purifying and for dissolving the makeup. I love this. I don't use this for breaking down my makeup. I really just use this to cleanse my skin. I use the Boscia Breakdown Oil or coconut oil to break down my makeup, and then I follow it with this jelly cleanser. I really love this cleanser because it is gentle on the skin. It doesn't break me out. It's not harsh. I really love this one. So after that, I always follow up with my two serums. The first one is going to be by Dior, and this is the Hydro Life Deep Hydration Sorbet Water Essence. That's a lot. But I really do love this because it does feed your skin a burst of hydration. So I always put this one first. Anytime you see something that says Essence, you want that to touch your skin. That is the first thing that's going to touch your skin after you wash your face. And then I follow this up with the Sulawesi First Care Activating Serum. So I love this. I always put this one on top of this one. I pair these two together, and they have been working really well together. After I do that, I either have been using the Kiehl's Caladuella Serum Infused Water Cream, or I have been using the Charlotte Tilbury moisturizer, as well as the Milk moisturizer, but I'm currently out of that. I used all of it up. So I alternate between those three. This is a water cream, so if you're oily, you're probably really gonna like this because it doesn't sit on top of the skin. Your face is gonna drink it up, but it does give a nice glow to the skin. As well as the Charlotte Tilbury Magic Cream. This is very good. As you can see, I am almost completely out of it. But this does also work as a primer, but I don't use it as a primer. I just simply use it as a moisturizer. I also have been loving this Milani Green Goddess Glow Oil. This gives a nice glow to the skin. I always put this on top of my moisturizers, or I'll just put it straight to my face on the days that I feel like I just want to calm my skin. If I have a breakout, I'll put this on this because it does have cannabis oil extract in it, so it's really good for calming the skin. But it does give a nice radiant glow. As well as the Drunk Elephant F-Bomb Electrolyte Water Facial. So this you are supposed to put on top of everything that you use. So after you wash your face, your serums, your moisturizers, then you put this on top, and this is going to act as just a barrier. So it's going to lock everything in underneath it and make your skin absorb it. So this is supposed to be a mask. So I do sleep in this, and I do place this on top of any of the products that I use at night. I don't do this during the day. Also for my lips, I have been loving this Tatcha lip mask. I love that it has like that glossy feel, and it's not as heavy. Like the Bite one, I feel is super heavy on my lips. I do not like the feeling of the Bite. However, I do like how the Bite does. So I prefer the Tatcha though, because this one really makes my lips feel really good and soft and hydrated and moisturized. Alright, so that is all of the skincare. Oh, no, I forgot. Thayers. So this is the Witch Hazel Astringent, and I use the one in lemon. This one is just a toner that I use just to balance out my skin and even out the tone of it. If I have any blemishes, I will use that. Now let's move on to the makeup. Alright, so for makeup, foundations. The current foundations that I have been loving, it's 4 of them. Don't judge me. But the first one is the Fenty Beauty, and this is the Pro Filter Hydrating Long Wear Foundation. I love this formula. I do not use this alone though. I love this for mixing. So anytime I wear this one, I will pair it with the Lancome Tinted Idol Ultra Wear. And I always pair these two together because I feel like it gives the best results together. I never really wear this alone. Maybe one day I'll try it, but as of right now, I just have been loving mixing it and pairing it. This one gives a really dewy, glowy finish, whereas this one is a more natural finish. So I love pairing these two together. The other two that I have been loving pairing together is going to be the LA Girl Pro Coverage as well as the Juvia's Place Full Coverage. This one is in Tanzania and then this one is in Coffee. I love pairing these two together. This one gives a really, really dewy look. I have worn this by itself and I absolutely love it by itself, but I also love it paired with the Juvia's Place Full Coverage because this is such high coverage and it's also extremely matte. So this one helps balance it out so I get the longevity and I get the look that I love. For primers, I also have been loving the Too Faced Major Hangover. So this is the jumbo size one. I actually found this at Marshall's. They used to sell it in Sephora during I think the holidays when it was just like a special buy. But I did purchase this one. I purchased a couple of them. One, like 2 or 3 for myself and then 2 or 3 for my kit. I absolutely love this primer. This one actually has coconut water in it, so it does keep the skin nice and hydrated. This one is the MAC Mix-In Medium, and this one has a satin finish. If you hear it, it has a metal ball in there, so you're supposed to shake this up. You can also use this for the airbrush machine, but I love this because it gives the skin a nice, dewy, hydrated look, and I love the way it feels on the skin. I love the way makeup sets underneath the skin. I just absolutely love it. For concealers, also another foundation that I have been loving is the Makeup Revolution sticks. I really love these. These give a nice glow to the skin. I always mix this in also with any of my foundations. I can mix this and pair this with any foundation that I am wearing. It's only like $8 if I'm not mistaken, and it's gorgeous on the skin. A nice, super dewy, healthy look to the skin with extremely good coverage. For concealers, I really have been loving the Tarte Shape Tape. Surprise, surprise. I've really been loving the Tarte Shape Tape. I literally just ordered 2 more last night because they were on sale at Ulta for $13 and they're normally like $20 something. So I got 2 more on the way, but I do love these. They are not extremely full coverage, but they do have nice coverage to them, and a little bit does go a long way, so you do not need a lot. But I like full coverage if I'm going to wear makeup. It's either go big, go home. There's no in between. Also, the Dior Forever Skin Corrector New Concealer. I use 5N. This one also is very hydrating to underneath the eyes. It gives medium to full coverage, so you do get a lot of coverage of it. The wand actually replicates the what is this? Tarte Shape Tape wand. So they have that in common. This one is just a little bit more hydrating and glowy, and this one is a little bit more matte. I also have been loving, which I do not have it down here, but I also have been loving the Too Faced Born This Way Nude Concealer. I love those. I use chestnut and caramel. I think I mix those if I'm not mistaken. Those are my 2 colors that I use in Too Faced Born This Way. I love those. Those also are a more hydrating formula than a Tarte Shape Tape. However, they are not as glowy as the Dior. The Dior Skin Correct. Yes, so those are my concealers. Okay, so powders, I kind of have a lot of powders. So yes, so for powders, we'll start with like drugstore and then go up. So powders, I really have been loving the Wet n Wild powder, and I alternate between banana and translucent. I find sometimes that banana can make whatever is underneath it a little bit darker, so I either try to mix it with the translucent version, or if I know that my concealer is going to be bright that day, then I wouldn't mind going over top of it with banana. But I love this powder. This is actually in my kit as well because it is a phenomenal powder for the drugstore, and it does not give flashback. So you could take flash photography and you could still look flawless. I love it. Also, if you hear people talking, it's like a walkway up top, so I haven't gotten my doors yet in the house to kind of block off sound. Alright, back to drugstore. So next for powder, I've also been loving the L'Oreal True Match powder. And so I did try this one time as a face powder, and I loved it. But after that one time, I could not get it to look the same way that I had it looking. So I have to try it again. But as of right now, I only have been using this to contour my nose so that it is not like a drastic stripe down the middle. It's more of like a natural contour because this is such a cool tone powder, but it looks flawless in pictures. It looks flawless on the face. And then I also like the compact because underneath the compact there is a mirror. So that's also very, very helpful. Okay, next for powders, I think that's all of the drugstore powders, yes. So next for powders, I have been loving the Makeup Forever Pro Finish, and I use this as a bronzer. Now, the thing that I love about this is that it is a nice warm powder, but it goes on super smooth and it looks like skin, and it's not super matte. The thing that sucks is that they no longer sell this, and they replaced it with the matte velvet powder, which it does not do the same thing. So I'm trying to slow down using it. However, I love it so much, so I don't know, I'm gonna have to find another powder or see if anybody has one. But I just really love this powder, and it sucks that they discontinued it because it is so good. Also for powders, okay, the Fenty Beauty. So let's talk about this Fenty. So I have tried this powder when it first came out. I tried it in, I think, hazelnut, and I think I tried it in cashew, and I found that it oxidized everything that I had underneath it. So even if it was concealer, it oxidized the concealer 2 or 3 shades. So I was starting to look like super dark underneath here, and I hated it. So I put it down and I stepped away and I returned it. I returned 2. Well, no, because I actually brought 3. I also brought coffee because I was using it to contour. And by the way, the Fenty powder in coffee gives a super beautiful, soft, filtered glow. Not even glow. Soft, matte contour where it looks so subtle and so beautiful. So if you are a makeup artist and you're looking for like skin-like, super natural contour, try the Fenty Beauty powder in coffee for probably like medium skin tones to deep, and it will look flawless. Alright, so anyways, I went back and I tried it, and as you can see, I got the smaller version because I wanted to try it out, and this is in banana. So as of right now, I do love the banana powder, and I have been loving it, and that is what is underneath my eyes today. So far, so good. Next, okay, so this is also something that is discontinued, and I don't know why, but it sucks. But this is the banana. This is the Becca Multitasking Perfecting Powder. So these are super, super small. However, a little bit goes a very long way. And I use this one in shade Deep Bronze, and I use this to contour. So as you can see, I hit pan, and I actually found this at TJ Maxx as well. When I was in Jersey, I found this in TJ Maxx, and it was only $7, and I wish I would have looked for another one or grabbed another one, but I didn't. So I'm trying to kind of cherish this and enjoy it while I can until I find another one. But I use this as my contour to deepen up. So I do my bronzer first, and then I'll just slightly deepen up the back and around my forehead with this deep bronze powder. Okay, so next, to set all over my face, if I want like a really luminous finish, but not like luminous as in glitter, but luminous as in skin glow, I've always, and I have been recently loving for the past, I want to say 2 years now, the past 2 years, number 6 and number 5, the Laura Mercier Candlelight Sheer Perfecting Powder. This one gives such a beautiful glow. Let me see if I can try it and you guys can see a little bit. But you probably can't tell, but it gives like such a pretty luminous skin-like radiant finish, and no matter the age of you, the texture of your skin, it does not settle. I always use this on my mature clients because it doesn't settle into fine lines, but it gives them like all over a natural, beautiful, luminous, finished, complete look, and I love this powder. So I have 5 and 6. 6 is a little bit warmer, 5 is a little bit more for my highlighted areas. But I love this. This stuff is bomb.com. Alright, so next. So this one is a cheat because I brought it a while ago and I just used it as of today. But you'll see in the video when I go back and edit, you will see that this powder, it blows me away. And this is the Jaclyn Hill powder in Filling It, and this is the luminous powder for deeper skin tones. And this is a finishing powder. However, it does not accentuate any texture. It just goes on the skin and melts in the skin, and I can see this if you wanted to do an all over powder. So it's like Laura Mercier Candlelight Glow bumped up just a little bit, where it doesn't leave like glitter on your skin. It just leaves a really nice sheen. Just wait till you watch the video. I'll link the video up here if it's out. I don't think it's going to be out before this current favorites, but you'll see my reaction in the video. It's phenomenal. Another one of the blushes that I have been using, I thought that I grabbed it. Did I grab it? No, I didn't. But Raisin by MAC, I've been killing that blush. This is not it. This is Gingerly. But I have been killing Raisin blush by MAC. That is like my everyday go-to blush. It is perfect for you. It's one of those things that you don't have to think about. You could just put it on and not worry about the color, but it's phenomenal. Also bronzer by Morphe is this one and this is called Phenom. I don't even think they sell this color anymore. I think they have a whole new range of bronzers, but I do have a backup because I did hit pan. But this one is actually really good for us. It's actually really good for chocolate skin babies out there. It does show up. It's very warm, but it's super pretty on the skin. So Morphe, please bring back the glam bronzer from the Phenom range. This was like their summer collection last year or maybe 2 years ago. I think it was like their summer collection 2 years ago. But this one is super, super pretty on the skin. Oh, NARS finishing powder. This is called like the matte. What is this called? So this is the light reflecting setting powder in Sunstone. And this is the moment my life changed. Oh no! Oh. You've got to be kidding me. Okay. Focus. Well, let me replay that again because my feelings will truly hurt. No! You've got to be kidding me. Okay, focus. Okay, let's get back to the regular schedule program. Okay, so this is the NARS light reflecting setting powder in Sunstone, and mine is cracked, which I'm so pissed. But this is really good because it does mattify the skin, except it keeps the skin having a luminous glow to it. This is super pretty on the skin. So if you're oily but you still like the luminous glow where you want to kind of stay matte, it's like a contradiction. But I promise, this right here, this is it for you if you are oily. Even if you're not oily, but if you're oily and you're like, I'm looking for something that will set my face, keep me matte, but still keep a luminous glow, NARS light reflecting setting powder. Say it with me. NARS light reflecting setting powder. Let's talk about finishing sprays. So the ones that I have really been loving, hands down, has been the Versali Rose Gold Skin Mist. This is amazing. It gives you a nice glow to the skin. It feels good. It doesn't feel heavy. I use this even on days that I don't have on makeup to keep the glow going. The glow shouldn't stop if you have on makeup. It should continue to go even if you don't have on makeup. That's how the healthy skin is supposed to look. So this Versali's Rose Gold Skin Mist is bomb.com. I have another one upstairs, but I love this stuff. Also, I have been loving this Morphe Continuous Setting Mist. The only thing I don't like about this is I feel like it runs out hella quick. I mean, it's only $16, but I feel like after 4 uses, maybe 5 or 6, it's done, and I don't know. Morphe, put more back in here, put more in here, make a jumbo size, whatever you got to do, but it's not enough in here. But I do love this. It does finish the makeup. It makes you feel like nothing is being sprayed on your face. but when you open your eyes to look, you're drenched in water or setting mist, it's Balm.com. So if you haven't tried it, I have been putting this off for a while, but I did finally pick it up and I'm in love. I'm in love. I've been using this. Also, I have been using the Morphe Luminous Setting Spray. Now, I like this because I feel like these are the same amount, right? Oh no, they're not. So, Morphe, we need the 4.4 ounces and the continuous, okay? Okay. But the Luminous spray is really good. It gives a nice dewy glow to the skin. This one gives a finished look. It doesn't give like glowy or matte look, whereas this one gives more of like that dewy, wham bam, thank you ma'am, I want to look like I am or I have the J-Lo glow. This is going to be this. So before I even do my highlighters, I always spray my face with the setting spray and then I'll go in with my highlighters because it like boop, 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 and intensifies it. Next, okay, lashes. I always get questions as to what lashes I wear. And I always go with the LaFleur number 28s, which are these, the Miss 3D Volume Lash Premiums in 232. Also for like the natural days, I have really been loving the I Envy Renby 3D number 1s. These are Balm.com. Those have been like some of my favorite lashes. Oh, also for brows, I know my last current favorite videos, I was like using, I think I was using the MAC Spiked Brow Pencil, but I have fallen in love with Benefit. And Benefit Brow Contour is my baby. They have also discontinued this, and I don't know why. This is Balm.com. It reminds me of the spool pens that you clip down with different colors and use them. So I've been using this one and then the Precisely My Brow. Changed my brow game. I still love Spiked. However, I have not picked that up in an extremely long time because I found a new boo. So Benefit Brow, Precisely in the contouring. Also for drugstore brows, I have been using the L'Oreal Brow Styler Shapes and Feel. So I have been loving this one. It's a little thicker as far as products, but a little bit goes a long way and you won't run out of this. And then I love that it has the spoolie at the end to brush through my brows. And then for brow gel and brow setting, I never knew how much of a difference it would make. But the Anastasia Brow Gel, I love this one. This is a little sample, not a sample, but like a Point Perk sets for, I got a lot of them because they're bomb. So I have to go pick up the full size again, but I love this one. This is in my kit. I use this every day. It makes a difference in how your brows look. So I think that is it. Those have been all of my current favorites. I'm back. So yes. Please look forward, I have a video coming up with this makeup look. And then I'm also still editing a vlog. So yes. Thanks again for watching, and until next time. Bye guys. Really good for us. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be a current favorites video.